Something or someone is messing with me at night. It begins with the knocking. At first I thought it was just my neighbors making noise. The walls are thin here, so I've heard everything from fights to crying to TV shows blaring. But this knocking is different. It's so deliberate. 3 quick taps, exactly the same each time. Tap, tap, tap. Every night at 2:13 a.m. it wakes me from the same dream. In that dream, I'm in a dark room with someone right behind me, breathing on my neck. I always turn around, but there's no one there. Then I wake up to that persistent knock. At first, I brushed it off. Maybe it was the pipes or some drunk person messing around. But it just keeps coming. Same 3 taps. Same time. After a week of this, I bang on the wall, yelling for it to stop. Nothing. I call the building manager, who tells me the apartment next to mine is empty. He offers to come check for squatters, but that idea freaks me out. So I tell him to skip it. So one night, I decide to stay up and wait for the knocking. I sit in the dark, trying to calm my mind as my clock glows red. The moment it hits 2:13, I hear it. Tap, tap, tap. It's coming from the wall. I flick on the lights, my heart racing, and press my ear against it. At first, there's silence. Then I hear something faint, like a small scratching noise, something sharp rubbing against wood. I pull back, my pulse quickening, trying to convince myself it's just mice, but I know it's not. I keep telling myself it's just stress. I haven't slept well, work's been overwhelming, and everything's starting to blur together. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe I just need some rest. But the knocking doesn't stop. A few days later, I find myself standing in front of the wall with a hammer. I know I look crazy, but it's 2:13 a.m., and the knocking is louder than ever, tapping as if whatever's behind there knows I'm listening. I hit the wall, breaking it apart in chunks. I tear through insulation, splinters digging into my hands until I make a hole big enough to peek inside. Nothing is there, just emptiness and pipes, no signs of rats or wires or any real explanation. But then I hear it. Quiet breathing, steady and shallow, coming from deeper in the wall. I step back, shaking. I patch up the hole the next day, covering it like that will change anything. But I can't shake the feeling that something is still in there, watching me. That's when other odd things start to happen. I start losing stuff, my phone, my keys, even food from the fridge. I'll set a glass down and later find it somewhere random, like the bathroom sink. It's like something's rearranging my apartment when I'm not looking. One morning, I wake up to find the walls smeared with small, greasy handprints, like someone's been touching everything while I slept. They're too small to be mine. I scrub them away, convincing myself it's all in my head. But it's not. I can't sleep anymore. Every night, I lie wide awake, listening to that breathing through the wall. I start catching glimpses of movement in my peripheral vision, but when I look, nothing's there. My friends think I'm paranoid. One of them sits me down and tells me I'm acting differently. "You should talk to someone," they say kindly but seriously. I laugh it off, but inside, I twist. What if they're right? What if it is all in my head? I even make an appointment, but I cancel it the day before, because what if it's not just me? What if something is really in that wall? I buy a camera and set it up facing the wall. If something happens, I want proof. I sit on the couch watching the red light blink as it records. That's when I notice something strange. The camera says it's recorded 3 hours, but I've only been there for an hour. I blink, confused. How did time get away from me? I rewind the footage, scrolling back through the hours I seemingly lost. At first, everything seems fine. I'm just sitting there, staring at the wall, looking almost frozen. Then, the lights flicker. Just for a moment, and when they come back, I'm gone. The room is empty. The camera keeps rolling for another half hour. No movement, just silence and the heater hum. Then, at exactly 2:13, I materialize back on the couch, looking pale and dazed like I've just woken from a deep sleep. I watch, heart racing. Where did I go? How did I just disappear? Then I see something else. The wall. The spot where I made the hole. It's cracked again. I haven't touched it since sealing it up, but on the video, I see the crack clear as day, running through the center like something on the other side is trying to break out. The knocking starts again that night. It's louder now, frantic. I press my ear to the wall, and for the first time I hear a voice. It's my voice. It whispers, "Let me out." And that's when it hits me. I have no idea which side of the wall I'm on.